I love Disney. I grew up watching a lot of their movies, especially the Disney princess ones. And just like everyone else, I was so stoked to find out they're making remakes of some of those movies. But again, just like everyone else, I was disappointed in some of them. So I thought it would be a fun idea to do a tier ranking of all the Disney live action remakes I've watched. I'm going to be putting the ones I really loved over here and the ones that made me question my sanity all the way down there. Let's get to it. So, recently, about a few weeks ago, I watched The Little Mermaid, and boy, let me tell you how fun it was. Halle Bailey is Ariel. Nothing can change my mind about that. Her voice, especially in Part of Your World, was fish-tastic. Sorry for the pun. Although there were some things that were kinda meh about the movie, like the insignificant lack of fish in the background, or the fact that Flounder looks like your sleep paralysis demon. But Halle Bailey as Ariel made up for all that, so we're good. Next up's Beauty and the Beast. Now, I quite enjoyed this film. Luminaire carried the whole movie. I know a lot of people didn't like the fact that they made Belle's dress look like a rag, but I don't mind that. In fact, I think a simple looking dress suits Belle more than an extravagant and fluffy one. Yet, it's not the type of movie I'd go around fangirling over, so it's going over here. Cinderella. Now, this is how you make live action remake. This movie is going all the way to the top, no questions asked. Out of all the live action remakes, Disney did a fantastic job on Cinderella. I've seen that movie over 10 times now, and I've never gotten bored of it. I could go on and on about how much they nailed this remake, but we've got other films to judge. Cruella. Now, not only is this one of my favorite remakes, but it's also one of the best movies I've ever seen. I loved Cruella so much. She deserves to go all the way to the top. In fact, if there were a higher rank than this one, it would go over there. The Lion King. Yeah, no, this movie is going down. And I mean all the way down. It just proves that not all Disney movies need a remake. The animated version made me cry because of Mufasa's death, but this movie made me cry because of the horrible CGI. Pinocchio. Okay, so this movie was okay, I guess. It did need a lot of room for improvement, but unlike The Lion King, it was overall watchable. As someone with a Pinocchio nostril system, it would be unfair of me to put a brother and nostril all the way at the bottom, so it's going over here. Mulan. I don't think anything has ever disappointed me more than that one time I got the words principal and principal mixed up. But Mulan is living proof of that. They took out everything that was ever good about Mulan in this remake. What happened to the music? To the humor and comedic pauses? And worst of all, what happened to Shang and Mushu? Mushu, along with all the songs, were the highlights of Mulan. But they butchered all that. Thanks a lot, Disney. Aladdin. This movie ate and left no crumbs. You know, I think it's unfair that the movie's called Aladdin when we all know that the real main character is Jasmine. This is going all the way to the top. Peter Pan. Okay, I'll admit, this movie could have been better, but as someone who grew up loving the classical fairy tale of Peter Pan and loving the remake even more, I could not put this on the second rank. So, just for sentimental value, I'm putting this to the top as well. Maleficent. Okay, so what I really liked about this is that they made the villain the main character in this movie, which we rarely see, because they knew Aurora was too boring to be the main character. I mean, name me one personality trait of hers other than the fact that she sleeps a lot. Anywho, overall, I like this a lot, so it's going over here. Maleficent 2. I stopped watching this movie halfway, which really goes to show how boring it was. But then again, it wasn't that bad to be put alongside Mulan and the Lion King. Anywho, that's the end of the video. I hope you all enjoyed watching me rank these movies. Let me know about your thoughts too, I'd love to hear them.